Hello everyone, prepare your taste buds for a culinary adventure like no other as we delve into the tantalizing flavors of Caribbean curry chicken. This dish has a unique history as it was brought to the Caribbean islands through nearly 500,000 indentured Indian workers who migrated to the British Caribbean territories during the late 1800s to early 1900s. Get ready to ignite your senses with the aromatic blend of spices, the tender succulence of chicken, and the rich, creamy sauce that will have you craving more with every bite. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a novice in the kitchen, this recipe promises to transport you to exotic destinations with its bold flavors and irresistible aromas. So roll up your sleeves, gather your ingredients, and let's embark on a culinary journey that will leave your taste buds begging for an encore. If you find these videos useful, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate your support. Thank you. In this section, we'll cover our ingredients and prep. The ingredients can also be found in the description below. For this recipe, we will use the following ingredients: 2 potatoes, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 yellow onion, 2 bell peppers, 1 piece of ginger about finger length, 1 tablespoon of red curry paste, about 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, 1 lime and its zest, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, 4 tablespoons of curry powder, 4 cups of white rice, 2 15-ounce cans of coconut milk. We'll also use some sea salt for seasoning, and about 2 to 3 pounds of fresh chicken breast. We'll prepare the chicken breast by first butterflying it before cutting it into strips. On a separate board and with a separate knife, after washing my hands, I'm going to prepare my vegetables. Cut your onions and potatoes with a medium dice. Next, we're going to grab a sharp knife and scrape the skin of the ginger off. I find that doing it this way saves a lot of time. Next, we're just going to cut it into thin strips and then rotate it 90 degrees and dice it up into fine, small pieces. Next, let's grab our bell pepper and cut them in half and carve all of those seeds out of them. And we'll dice those up as well. In this section, we'll cook our ingredients. Begin by heating a large pot. For this recipe, I'm using my 5-quart Finex Dutch oven. Always begin by putting a few drops of water into your cooking vessel to see if they immediately boil off. That's how you'll know it's ready to use and has been preheated. Next, we'll add a few tablespoons of vegetable oil into your pot. Make sure to use vegetable oil and not olive oil because it has a higher smoke point and won't burn. And after that, we'll put our onions in and begin frying them along with our bell peppers. Next, we'll add our chicken in. Once your chicken's been added, give everything a nice stir to mix it all together before we're going to add our curry powder. On this part, we're going to add in about half of our total curry powder, so about 2 tablespoons. We're going to mix that in thoroughly and then add in the other 2 tablespoons. You really want to do this in batches so that you make sure that the curry powder gets nicely coated on all of your chicken. Once it's done, we're going to add our potatoes in, since they're going to take a while to cook. We're also going to add in our garlic and our carrots. Just chop them up roughly here. We're also going to add in our 2 cans of coconut milk. We're also going to add in our 2 teaspoons of sugar, as well as our red curry paste. We're going to mix in the curry paste kind of slowly. You want it to get warmed up and kind of make sure it blends in nicely before mixing it into the rest of the curry. We're also going to add in some black pepper, as well as 2 to 3 bay leaves. These will add a lot of depth and kind of nuance to the curry. We're also going to add in our lime juice. I'm also going to add in a handful of curry pata leaves. These are curry leaves. And they're also going to add in a bit of flavor into the dish. We'll give everything a good stir and then let it simmer. Make sure to turn the heat down so that your curry doesn't boil. Let's prepare our rice. Begin by preheating your stove on high with a pot full of water. While the water is preheating, use a peeler or zester to remove the zest of lime. Finally cut the lime skin, and we're going to add some to the curry and then keep some to the side for our rice. Make sure to wash your rice thoroughly before adding it into the preheated water to cook. Make sure your rice is thoroughly cooked by taking a couple grains out and trying to pinch it with your thumbs. If it gives any resistance, it needs another minute or two. Once it's finished cooking, drain it from the water and add it back to the pot. We're going to add in some of our lime zest, lime juice, and some fresh cilantro into the rice. There you have it, the rice is all done. Now, for the curry, here's a little trick I'm going to do to thicken the sauce a little bit. I've taken a little cornstarch and mixed it in with a little bit of water, cold water specifically, and I'm going to drizzle that into my curry, and then just small amounts at a time, and that's going to thicken the sauce into more of a gravy, which I prefer. Lastly, we'll also add in a nice big pile of chopped garlic. We really want to keep this until the end so that it doesn't cook off all the garlic flavor. And there you go. We're going to take a little bit of cilantro and keep it for some garnish for our curry. And we'll grab a scoop of rice and plate our curry up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give this a try and enjoy it as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and please hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this. See you next time. If you find these videos useful, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate your support. Thank you.